Hello everyone, this is Royello.
And I'm Sashimi.
And we are here today to talk about the latest event that I've gotten to, at least in my time at Portia, which is the Autumn Festival. This is on the 20th day of the third month, which is autumn. And this event is going to be going from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 10 to 17. Let's see. So there's a few facets to this day. There's a few things. It's not just one event like a lot of the previous stuff has been. So the first thing they've got going at 10 is going to be the harvest competition. So as you can see, everyone has brought their biggest vegetables and fruits. Is that an apple? Holy crap.
Oh my god.
So, to get the best out of this one, you are actually going to want to do better than me, and ahead of time, you're going to want to approach the mysterious salesman who comes to town from the 27th to the 28th of each month. So you'll want to do this in the very first month that you're starting the game, or the second month, since this is technically the third. So you want to get the mysterious seeds from him, and when you plant those will actually become a random vegetable or fruit of various size varieties. Alrighty, so here's the list on the wiki. I'll have this link also in the description for you guys. So as you can see here, the crops are normally, if you don't have a mysterious seed, you're only going to get regular. It's impossible to win the competition with regular crops. So what you have to do is, from the mysterious salesman, get the mysterious seeds, and you want to raise any vegetable or fruit that is within the two largest sizes, which is colossal and king. Now, however, the best way, since by weight here, it shows, like as you can see, bamboo papaya as a king is worth 50. Its weight is 50. Lettuce is 40, potato fruit is 76, and pumpkin is 80. So, where was it? Also, the bamboo papaya is 50. So, layered carrots at 78. What you guys want to do is, on the day of your harvest for the large seeds, from what I've been seeing, you should be able to reload the day. If you don't get I would either go for the carrot or the pumpkins. That'll get you the largest size. So if you don't get those, you can reload the day. From what I'm seeing on Wiki, you can reload the day until you get the one that you want. So you get the biggest one that way, and then keep it around until the harvest, and then put it into the competition. Now the weird thing is that our weights here are fixed according to the Wiki information. Meaning, if you have like a layered carrot right here, which says 78 at king, it's going to be fixed at 78. Apparently, the NPCs can actually have a range it can hit.
That's not fair.
So that's how they can still win if you have a king. But from what I've seen, if you have a king, you're almost guaranteed to win. So the rewards for the competition are going to be right here. You'll be getting 40 festival for gold. You'll get the 40 festival large planter box and the special giant seeds. Even if you lose, even if you just have a regular, like right now I have the regular, you want to be sure that you throw in at least something. You want to put in some kind of a crop. That way you get at least a special giant seed for the next year's crop competition. That way you can plant it and get working on that.
So you can enter any fruit or vegetable that, as long as it's not apricots, any of those are game.
Yeah, you don't want to do the apricots. So since I don't have the mysterious seeds like before, I wasn't prepared. But hopefully you guys are watching this ahead of the Autumn Festival, so you can be. I'm gonna put my fearsome pumpkin in here versus. Look at the rest of this.
And then make sure you go and steal all their stuff, because you can, and why not?
Yep, if you go up, click on it. Mine.
They're still gonna beat you, but I mean, at least you got some extra vegetables.
Yeah, I tested it out. I tried to see if you could take their veggies and stuff, and if yours was the only one on the table at the end, maybe you would win. But no, they're already counted. So, but as you can see here, you can get them. And then at 1 p.m. it will be judged.
So while we wait for the results on that festival dealie over there, make sure you go donate to this pile for the cooking contest, and you'll want to donate at least 300 to get the +4 relationship points for everybody. But if you can, donate 500 because you'll get +5 on everybody.
Yeah, you can see there's a meter right here next to my face. It says at 100 you actually get a reward, but for some reason, we don't know if it's a bug in the game. It must be some kind of bug. You don't get a reward at that. You want to get either the 300 or the 500. So between 3 and 4.99, you'll get 4 points with everybody in the town. That's all the NPCs, which is going to save you a lot of time because 5 points doesn't sound like much for one NPC, but across the entire town, that's a lot of relationship. The best ways to go about that are probably fish, I would say. From the beginning of the game, though, if you want a real easy way, is if you get bubble fish, you can get 5 of those, and that way you stay at an even 500. I've got a bunch of gladiator fish all over the place, so I'm just going to toss 2 of those in. So the value of each one of them is actually how much they're worth in the store, like how much you can sell them for. So boom, the bar is full. So you want to do this before 2 p.m. though, because this stops at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and get that full with whatever you got, and you can only donate 20 items total. So be sure, don't try to do, like if you do apples or something you can find easily, the thing about that is you need 100 apples to get the bar full, and it only lets you do 20 items. So be sure you can get whatever in 20 items. And as far as that fishing spot is concerned, for balloon fish, or bubble fish, I mean, you can go right here. It's just south of the workshop. If you go south right to the dock, the Portia Harbor, that's where you can get your bubble fish. So now we wait for the judging. Alrighty, so the competition is finished. Got first place, second, third. So after this is going to begin the cook-off. So before they get the cook-off going, there are quite a few notes on this. So the cook-off event is still bugged from what I can tell. It's actually a pretty bad bug. You may have to reload your day to get this to work out for you. So the cook-off is from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock or 1400 to 1700. And you don't have to have the ingredients. So what they're going to do is these pans will light up, and you're just going to have to come up here, and it'll give you a random recipe to cook. If you just click on them, it'll give you a random recipe, and you choose the ingredients. You don't have to have these ingredients in your inventory. So we've got crispy salmon with sauce. This one. So for this one, this recipe is actually going to be fish, a rock salt. Oh, we got an emperor here. Be fancy. Rock salt and a sugary item. Now the thing is with these is for the salt, if you have salt in the menu, salt can be substituted for rock salt, but for some odd reason, rock salt cannot be substituted for salt. It's really odd. So you just hit cook. Now, the way the bug is, what's going to happen with the bug is when you go to cook, it actually could tell you, even if you have all the right ingredients, sometimes it'll tell you that you wasted food anyway. And sometimes the ingredients you need won't even be in the list. So those are the bugs that you may have to deal with on this. So you can do up to 3 dishes. For each dish, you'll get extra relationship points with everyone. So now we've got chicken risotto with coconut. So if you guys are like me, you're probably not committing these recipes to memory. So since it does freeze up time while you're in these recipes, just go ahead and look up, grab your phone, and Google the actual name of the recipe, chicken risotto with coconut, and just add Portia at the end of it. So this one says it's coconut, chicken, rice, and milk. So coconut, milk, chicken, and rice. And then we hit cook. So far, so good. I'm actually on a roll. So you see here behind Sasha's head, it says everyone +2. So we're going to do one more dish. Now we've got bacon fish roll. Alrighty, so even though you might think you can predict some of these, there's a lot of them that have an extra ingredient you might never think of. So, like this one's got rock salt. As far as the fish, you can get away with just fish in some of the recipes. Some of them have specific fish. This one wants blade fish. It also has the random ingredient of jujube. I'm not a chef, so I'm not sure why that's in there, but you know. And then also meat. So we're gonna cook it up. So there you go. We have +2 there. We've gotten +6 with everyone. Now, while this finishes up, you don't want to waste too much time. While this finishes up, you can come to the table and start grabbing plates. So as long as you're waiting for them to finish up the cooking, you've already donated everything you can to the pile. Then you just want to grab all the plates that you can. Now, oddly, you'll get dizzy. Like, I guess you eat too much, and like, yeah, this little farting animation happens. But you will be grabbing these dishes, and we all know, every one of us that plays Portia knows that. Oh, there it goes again. Need some Pepto-Bismol there.
Yeah.
But everyone knows that plays Portia. We all know that dishes are worth their weight in gold sometimes, so you just want to grab everything you can. If you see a particular one that looks like something you're after, then go ahead and grab that. But just make sure that you grab all you can. Just keep grabbing the plates. And then the contest will come to an end at 1700. Whoops.
Hey.
Now everyone is going to disperse. So the only thing really left for you to do now is to go around town. If you bring up your map, I keep hitting the wrong buttons today. If you bring up your map here, you can see around town there are several of these camera icons. There's one right next to us, so we're gonna go over there real quick. Come on, Bugatti. I think it's actually here in the garden. So you go to these. These are your group photos. Any of you who don't know what these are just so you can get nice little screenshot.
Bugatti.
Wow, Bugatti was like right in that picture. Do you think he was actually in it?
I kind of hope so. Perfect.
Well, so much for Ginger.
Expertly bombed.
Man, like Ginger was complete. Why couldn't he cover Gus though? Dang.
Dang.
Luckily, I'm not trying to court Ginger in this playthrough because she might get a little bit irritated at that. But outside of that, go get all your group photos, get your meals, get all your friendly points with everyone, get all the relationship points, and have a good time with it. Like I said, if you are planning this ahead of time, be sure to get your get your giant seeds from the mysterious salesman, and go and get your crops done ahead of time. As soon as this day is over, if you're like me and you have a regular crop, take your seeds that you get as a consolation prize, plant them, and work on next year's crop ahead of time. That way you'll have it and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and go get the rest of these community photos and then move on with life. Guys, we hope this has been helpful. Hope you're enjoying Portia and the Autumn Festival, as well as all the other events that are going down. As we come across them, we will be going and doing them, and we will get some videos out for those. If you're new to the channel, likes and subscribes are completely up to you.
Like that one.
What we do recommend around here is, if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google local animal rescue and adoption. If you can't bring one home due to allergies, living conditions, what have you, there's other ways you can help them out. What are some of those?
You can also go volunteer and still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, old blankets, clothes. They can use all that kind of stuff.
Yep, so if you've got love to give, there's plenty of ways to show that love, plenty of ways to give it, and most of all, there's plenty of animals out there who could use it. So, speaking of love, we love you guys, and we will see you next time. Remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. This is Ruelo.
And sashimi.
Take it easy.
Bye bye.